Welcome back everyone to Ludus Infinium. Today we're going to be actually talking about basically what this past month has been for the channel, but we're also going to be doing a few more missions in Dawn of War because just listening to me talk I know has got to irritate a few people. So I went over a lot of the stuff just to kind of see I um where I have improved, at least by YouTube standards, and it was quite dramatic, quite frankly. I In the past 5 days alone, I reached four achievements. The first one, I reached 100 subs on the 10th. I reached 3,000 views yesterday, 500 likes yesterday, and 250 hours of watch content yesterday as well. So, to everyone who made that happen, thank you. I really do appreciate it. It would not be possible without y'all. And quite frankly, I honestly don't know how. I don't know how I would have made it without the support I have had. I want to throw some special shout outs to a few people. Uh, One being Coda. He's been my guest. He's been my most frequent guest star when I do StarCraft 2 co-op, and he's an absolutely cool guy to hang out with and to be around. Absolutely cool dude to talk to. If you ever need someone just to listen to you bitch for about an hour straight, he's really cool for that. I'd also like to thank Lil Miss Cindy. She's going through a hard time right now, so she can't make it as much as she wants to. But that being said, she is always welcome and is always a pleasure to be around and to talk to. Another one of my biggest supporters who doesn't come into my streams, or at least doesn't come into the voice chat for my streams, would be my Rain. She's always in my chat. She's in my Discord. She's also, if you're having a bad day, she's really quick to want to make you smile. Um, she is an absolute gift to have around, and I don't honestly know how I would have kept my sanity. Um, how I would have kept my sanity so far without people like those three. I've had a few more people come in. A guy named Ryu, he's trying to get StarCraft up, but he's having internet problems. Um, it's just I have a lot of really cool people that I talk to and that I hang with. Um, I never would have made it this far without them. I honestly say I wouldn't have. That being said, let me go ahead and start this mission.
Commander,
So at least I'm doing. Ooh, look, it's Thaddeus. Um, that being said, these past 28 days have been the best month for new subscribers. Has been the best month for me getting views. Has been the best month for uploads, and I'm going to touch on that in a minute in more detail. I've gotten the most likes this month.
who's that in the sky?
Actually, I goofed up a little bit. There we go. Sorry, now I can see when the game is talking over me. And I've also got the most hours watched this month. So this month has been a really big month for me.
Eliminate the
Um,
orcs. Under attack. Greenskin eliminated.
Die, orc, die.
Move north of the valley, Commander. Get to Fellhammer Mine and find out who is stirring up the orcs.
So, when you go on YouTube, you can go to any YouTuber. And the way I judge this is every video before the first video that says 1 month ago is how many videos they do in a month. Well, in the past month, I checked mine, and this is including live streams and videos. I have 45.
Target spotted. Movement on the ridge.
Xenos.
Gone. But those were no orcs.
So, that being said, I am trying to improve there. I've said this before, I'm actually really close to my goal. I want it to be closer to 50-60. That being said, that goes more along into...
The orcs slaughtered them.
Yeah, they did.
We will avenge them. Keep moving. Orc gunners on the ridge! Get to cover! Fury from the sky! Cut them down! Direct our wrath.
Sergeant Thaddeus, reporting for duty, Commander.
Did you have a pleasant rest, waiting for the most dramatic moment to strike?
Good to see you too, Avitus.
So,
Commander,
my
squad can use our jump packs to land right in the middle of
don't
those gunners.
care, Thaddeus.
They're no match for us in close combat.
They're orcs, you idiot.
Gunners eliminated. Commander, there is a communications array nearby that we should secure for the chapter. Strategic assets like these grant us combat advantages and allow us to more easily reinforce in the field.
I will run a scan on their defenses. Commander, the orcs are well entrenched at the main entrance. A frontal assault would be unwise. A jump, some grenades, and we're in, Cyrus.
And right in the sights of the whole orc horde.
So Thaddeus is an idiot. Got it. Anyway, so as I was saying, my plan has been to get 50 to 60 videos a month. I'm trying to do 2 uploads a day, stream earlier, around morning lunchtime for me, and an edited video in the evening. That being said, I've kept up with it pretty well, but these past 5 days...
Full assault then! Strike hard and true!
Actually, I'll show this. Boom goes the orkies. Okay, so now that I actually have some room to talk, as those that are watching this probably know, I did so far 3 videos on MXR and Jukin Media. Depending on where it goes, I will probably end up making more.
Excellent, Commander. This array will provide us with valuable combat intelligence in future operations.
Fellhammer Mine is close by, Commander.
Fuck you, Cyrus. Anyway. Okay then. Anyway, it really depends on, at this point, I've been mostly giving my thoughts and opinion. I'll probably just start, at this point I've already said my opinion enough and shown my research, especially my last video. So I will probably, from now on, just give updates on it as to, like, more specifically just where it is, stuff like that. But I do think going forward, there are a bunch of different different categories your videos will fit into on YouTube.
These are the orc guards killed where they stood. Someone else has gone through here.
Swiftly, before the humans arrive. We cannot allow one obstinate orc to derail the Posse's plan.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying, David, is that I plan on it being that
The fools cannot see the true threat facing us all.
that I've already given my opinion. I've done 3 videos, and they were all strictly my opinion. And moving forward, I think all I can really do is give updates. Or at least if I do give an opinion, it will be an opinion on what is currently happening, which I think will be very rare. But I will stick to 3 types of videos going forward. Move up slowly. I will continue to do my gameplay videos. Those are when I don't do the same one back to back, it's not as stressful. I'll be continuing my 40k lore videos, which I'm going to talk about again in a minute. And then I'm also going to be probably pushing more into news and updates videos. Come up here. Fuckers, you're pissing me off. So, I'll probably be doing more news and updates videos as well, at least, pardon me, a couple a month. But, and not just on MXR, but on things involving gaming or YouTube as a whole, stuff like that. But as far as my 40k lore, I probably am going to split them up to where I have done a summary of the first part of the first book of the Horus Heresy series, and I'll probably keep doing lore videos like that, but I'll also do more of the videos like I was doing, where I actually sit down and research a whole subject like I did the Thousand Suns, and then give my opinions in a, I don't really want to say a synopsis, because I don't think that's necessarily the right word, but give my thoughts at the end of either the video or a set of videos on the subject. That is something I definitely want to continue with. But right now, I just really want to make videos that, one, that I like, but 2, that everyone else likes, realistically. And I want it to be one of those things where, you know, hopefully, I know gameplay videos can be boring, but I'm hoping to be able to make them at least a little bit fun, hence why I do the thumbnails the way I do, with a little bit of dialogue, or maybe even, you know, with kind of the, well, in a specific case, with the stupid shit I do in Mass Effect, you know. Really, that becomes a little rare with the side missions, but there's kill. But that becomes, nope. Nope.
Receiving fire.
That becomes a lot rarer with the side missions just because they're that much shorter. I mean, in this last video, I had a side mission that was like 3 minutes long. Granted, it took me 3 tries, but the end result of it was 3 minutes worth of footage, and it was me going through without screwing it up. Come here.
Feel my wrath, humans.
Come here, I want to talk to you.
Tactical squad, use a grenade. Tie up in hand-to-hand combat.
Feel the force of a disciplined mind. And so we dally on the threshold of apocalypse.
Why are you not moving?
Repositioning. Come on, alien. Show me your fury.
That sucks.
Engaged by Eldar!
This is the first time I've actually kind of seen this.
The leader, suffering measure to your authority.
Well, okay then.
The orcs could have slowed them down, given us time. You have doomed us all.
Grant all you wish, Eldar. We stand, and you have fallen. Victory is but a prelude to the next battle.
Well, at least I did better that time than I normally do. Did I actually get anything good? Probably not. Nope.
This is a grave development, Commander. The Eldar are evidently provoking and influencing the orcs.
I really don't care what you have to say. I really don't want you in my squad either. I want you to go fuck yourself. Thaddeus sucks starting out. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, I have an upgrade as well. Mm. 10 to armor rating. Give him the boom booms. Oh, I fucked up, and I see where I fucked up. Okay.
Commander, this is the Armageddon's navigation.
And this is how ships actually do travel in 40k. They go through hell. Literally. Communication ray under attack.
Commander, the Greenskins continue to attack vulnerable targets.
Okay. But I mean, yeah, that's just. One is trying to figure out where I fit in on YouTube. Because I do honestly make generic videos, and.
The Orc assault is about to begin, Commander. The Greenskins will target the generators powering the array. If those fall, the relay will be theirs.
And quite frankly, I want to make it, even if it is a little bit generic, I still want it to be unique. Just my own little spin on it, but sometimes that's a little easier said than done.
Cyrus here. Activity. The foe is engaging at range. Scouts here. Move quickly.
Alright, time to do something sneaky. You're fine, Avitus. Okay. Now we stealth.
Cyrus here. Greenskin activity. Acknowledged.
Ooh, shit.
Getting a better vantage.
The enemy infests a shrine to the Emperor. We must eliminate them and retake the shrine.
Commander, the choice is yours. But this will cost us time.
Damn it. Yeah, I know that, David. I do. And I have seen that with other YouTubers. I have seen that very clearly. And it's just, I don't really want to get to that point. Where it become, I mean, I would be lying if I said it's all fun and games now. But I don't want to get to that point where it's just, I want to stay where there's still stuff that can surprise me. Really, I guess that's the best way I have to word it.
Repositioning.
Damn, that hurt.
Destination confirmed. Hostiles spotted. The enemy is destroying the key structure.
Son of a bitch.
Targeting down. Cyrus here. Under fire.
Taking fire! Get to that position, brothers.
Come on.
One of our generators is under attack.
Well aware.
Our brothers die at enemy hands. Now we shall target the shrine stands secure. Holding it will make us stronger in battle.
Field generators are deploying now, Commander.
I won't do it!
Additional generators will not be available until your next deployment.
Cool.
It's too much! In it!
Okay. That was
Communications array secured.
more stressful than that needed to be, but I got both areas. But and like I was saying, David, yeah, I completely understand what you're saying. You know, positivity begets positivity is how one of my friends always says it, and I mean, yeah, I get that. Ooh, I did really well. Didn't get jack shit for it though. But and I try not to be stressed out about it, and I try and see it for what it is. I try and take my enjoyment of the games, for instance, to go back to a previous example, Mass Effect, and I hope that.
Excellent work, Commander.
Shut up, Marcellus. I hope that that enjoyment rubs off on some people. Either they see what they like about what I like about the game, and maybe they hadn't seen it before, or maybe they learned something new from it. I don't know. It's just it's really cool in theory, just doesn't always work. And gonna make you ranged. View that. That is Thaddeus when he grows up to get big and strong. Realistically, I'm not going to need that. And I'm pretty sure if I'm taking him down this road, I'm not going to need these. Because I am an asshole. Let's see. Yes. That is what we will go with. And don't need that. He already has one. Which is actually a pretty good one for him. He can't use them, and the only way this goes that one.
Commander, we have located a substantial Eldar strike force.
Ooh,
This
space
force
elves.
appears to be led by one of their
Let's kill the space elves. Because they're assholes. No, David, I remember Red Alert 2 as well. It's fine. I mean, and this is the thing, you know, I really don't like this, is that there's this big stigma for older people gaming. And
Commander, our scanners place the warp spider in the position marked on your map.
we're going over here first.
We will not stay there for long. We should move. Agreed, but watch for traps.
And for, like, old games as well, you know, like, for instance, one of my favorites is Final Fantasy VII. That's over 20 years old now. You're like, oh, but it has such bad graphics. It has a bad story. Actually, no, fuck you. Final Fantasy VII has a great story. It's actually pretty cool. It had one of the best stories of its time. And for its time, it had some of the best graphics. It's one of the first games to, I believe, use polygons instead of 2D squares. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that one. But I don't get this hatred. Why can't it just be... And I said this in a different way, that YouTubers need to band together. But that being said, is nothing. Why can't gamers? I mean, I know there are different games, and there are different genres of games, and I get that, and that everyone has different tastes. But like, why can't gamers be, in theory, the same way? You know, like, oh hey, another gamer, cool. You know, you like different games than me, but you have the same love for games in general that I do, and that's awesome. And it's just like, I don't get it. Oh no, you're gonna die. I am going to make you my personal bitch. How do you kill a sniper? Artillery.
Structure platform. Best not. There are still targets to engage.
Targets here. Destroy them. This way, brothers.
Which is actually, there was a lady in the news a while back. The gaming grandma who plays Skyrim.
Additional generators will not be available until your next deployment.
I'm from the same town she is, which I thought was really funny. I didn't even realize that until after reading the story for a second time. I just thought it was cool that, you know, gaming is an industry that's constantly evolving and sells to younger people. And the fact that there are older people liking new games, I think, is really cool. But I also think it should work in the reverse. I think younger people should also like the older games. Super Mario Brothers, for instance, the Final Fantasy series, the original Warcraft and Starcraft, the original Diablo. You know, go back to the roots of when some of this stuff was just being thought up, and when some of these stories were, maybe either just getting big, or some of these were actually just catching on. Haha, my first girlfriend was. Yeah, a lot of people weren't really into Diablo as much as they were Warcraft and Starcraft, and I get that. I do. But, and it's actually kind of funny because right now, the only Diablo video, which is actually a live stream, I have a copyright claim against, not a strike, but just a claim. Where even if I could, even if I were able to, I can't monetize the video. And it's just from the content ID saying, hey, you know, Blizzard owns this. It was the opening for the Necromancer for Diablo 3. You know, you can't use this. And I was like, well, it's fair use. It's gameplay, and that's. Oh yeah, Mario Kart. That's a good example. Yeah. But the bad thing about Mario Kart, I mean, I've never really liked the Mario Kart games or the Crash Team Racing games, but I will say that it has both good and bad qualities, and I can prove it with the same example. Its good qualities are that it has stood the test of time. It is an amazingly long-lived game. The bad thing about it is they either can't or haven't done anything innovative with it for the past, like, I don't know, 5-10 years, because every Mario Kart game now is still practically the same, just with improved graphics. And it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. Some games you can do that and it works. That is one of them that does work. But it's just kind of like, okay, you've done Mario Kart to death. Why not, add in either some new mechanics or some different types of races? Like something me and my friend used to do in racing games is one of us would drive backwards on the track. Make that a race. That would be cool. Have like half the racers go one way, the other half go the other. And who can complete like 3 laps first wins. And that would be a really interesting race to watch.
There he is! Wait. Is he smiling? Here you come, like good little prey. Now if you would just do me the further kindness of dying.
What the fuck are you doing?
He brings reinforcements. Eliminate them.
Another angle, I think.
Devastator's under enemy attack.
Yeah, Carmageddon. I love that game. Alright. Oh, that broke my shirt. You need to...
It is the way of nature. A predator stumbles, and he becomes prey.
Just...
He considered us mere prey.
No longer.
Don't have to be dramatic about it, just die.
Victory is but a prelude to the next battle.
But, yeah, and yeah, I remember Carmageddon. I really loved Carmageddon too. I also, even though I only played, I think, like 1 or 2 games in the series, I really liked the Twisted Metal series too. But, I do think that a lot of original concepts have been done. And so now all it is retelling those concepts in a new and different way. And that's hard to do. It's like, I still have to beat this game. I do. I have Final Fantasy 15.
Excellent work, Commander.
I don't
Without-
care. I have Final Fantasy 15, and the very opening for it is that it is a game for new fans and old fans alike. So I was sitting here kind of like, oh, okay. So it's kind of like the old games. Well, that's kind of neat, sweet. Okay, cool. I'll give it a try. And I like it. I like some of the concepts of it, but there's some concepts of it I hate. Like the magic system, no, it can go sit on a fat one for all I care. I hate the magic system in that game, where you have to constantly go around looking for these little piece of shit nodes, and to hell we go again. But we have to look around for these stupid little nodes, and it's just like, no, I don't have time for this shit.
Commander, met Bad Zappa and his...
And then I started realizing just how powerful you can be, especially early on, by doing it. It's like, oh great, now it's become more of a grind fest like the old ones, which some of them I like, some of them I didn't. But again, it's kind of a concept that's been done. You have the prince trying to save his kingdom, and I haven't gotten that far into it.
I think we threw a greedy thing.
Truck doesn't work.
Eliminate those orcs. Yumis, let's take shooting. Get these grot monsters off of me backside.
The orc leader, he's getting away.
But anyways, funny as that was, fuck, where was? Oh, okay. So yeah, Final Fantasy 15. I mean, it's a prince who's trying to do everything he can to save his kingdom from people who have taken it over. I get that. That's cool. Been done to death. And I'm not saying that they can't pull it off. I'm just saying that even though I don't mind that particular story, if I were a person who didn't like it, then it would be a lot different, because I would also be of the opinion that in addition to the other stuff I don't like, that would just be enough for me.
Kill these kids, boys! I'm heading for the Yumi base!
Commander, that orc is heading to lead an attack on the town gates. Pursue and eliminate him.
Well, I've already fucked him up pretty hard, so I'm pretty sure that... Fear the sniper.
And save your camp now, you pigs! No one will know Time to get out of here!
look, we've got a tank.
Commander, if Argus falls, all of Calderas goes with it. You must prevent the orcs from breaching the city gates. Drive the orcs back. Commander, Tarantula sentry guns are ready to deploy. Relay positions and they will drop in to bolster your defense. Commander, drive them back. Eliminate the rest of the orcs before they attack again, Commander.
I mean, I'm trying. Yeah, I think that's another problem too. That's kind of where gaming has gone, where they think now everyone wants to do the MMO, like hyper social games. It's just like, nah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still play World of Warcraft on and off, but right now the only game I really play online is Red Dead, and that's just
I don't appreciate that.
okay, I don't care. And that's just to keep my dailies up, honestly, because I've reached like day 30 on my dailies, and trying not to let that streak die out.
Here's a taste of the mega rumbler, you gits. The green skin is causing an earthquake.
Of course. It was right after the Rosarius wore off.
Orcs are pushing through our defenses, Commander. Drive them back.
Oh, that's much too big an O to be in an orc like me.
It was actually the killing blow from a sniper rifle, so yeah.
Ravens. Prepare for emergency extraction to the Armageddon. We're facing far more than orcs or Eldar.
Commander, Captain Thule needs your aid.
Oh,
Deploy to his position immediately.
okay. Well, hopefully it's nothing bad. I mean, I already know what it is, and I'm just really doing this for hilarity's sake. But hopefully it's nothing bad, because nothing ever goes wrong in a video game. Oh, no. It's Tyranids. Who could have seen that coming?
What were those things? A foe far deadlier than orcs or Eldar, Thaddeus.
Thaddeus isn't with us, you crazy, crazy son of a bitch.
Captain Thule. No mercy Target destroyed.
Turn it down.
There he is! Commander, I ordered all of you to extract, not to run to your death.
I mean, that's what I was gonna do. To be quite fair.
Keep fighting! We are pushing them
No,
back!
no, 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 no.
Kill every last one of them.
Meteorite inbound on your position.
Not a meteorite, Martellus. That is a Tyrannid spore.
Oh, good.
Tyrannid warrior. Kill the large warrior beast. It is directing the others.
Where are you actually, Cyrus?
Captain Thule! Get to Captain Thule!
Turn it down.
The warrior beast is getting away!
Captain Thule, get to Captain Thule.
We have Captain Thule!
Thunderhawk 1, emergency extraction at relay coordinates. Thunderhawks 3 and 4, follow with bombing run, purification spread.
Nice.
Purge the alien. May the Emperor be with us all.
Victory is but a prelude to the next battle.
That's a win? Sure. But, 69%. Ha! Oh, cool. Holy crap.
We face our darkest hour.
Do we?
Captain Thule has fallen to aliens who have escaped retribution. A massive hive fleet looms over our recruiting worlds. But this battle is not over.
Oh, yay. They look hungry.
Get Captain Thule to the apothecary.
Space Marines, the Tyrannid Nougats. Crunchy shell, creamy center. Creamy nougaty center. Can you use that? Would it be worth it? No, not really. That and that. I mean, you're still pretty damn useless, but... But I do think with that, I am going to end the stream. I appreciate the people who did, who have watched it, and I appreciate David, the nice conversation that we were having. But with that, I do think I am going to split. Probably get me some lunch, breakfast, whatever it is at this point. um, but like I said, I do intend on doing a stream a day and a video a day, and it's looking like it's actually more feasible than it was before. So I will do an edited video tonight, and it's looking like Final Fantasy IX, if I'm not mistaken. With that being said, I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.